there are lines of agreement. It's interesting that when the president proposed last year that we should vote for MMDC, the NDC said they didn't agree. In fact, the white paper that the NDC prepared did not agree with the CRC recommendation. But the president and the CRC agree. You see how interesting this whole thing is. So my point is that if there are certain aspects of their recommendations you agree with, their work is there. Okay? Look at the poll on the Apia Menka, Professor Fiajo, Jean Mensah, Osabere Makwesiata, Gabriel Puaman, Supreme Court Judge. All these guys, Raymond Atuguba, they worked for over 2 years. These are the guys. Okay? Professor Ejepon. These people was cross-cutting. You can't say this was somebody sitting in his house doing something. Okay? We don't agree with everything they did. But we are saying that we have spent time and money. The Supreme Court has already declared that the thing was not illegal. So we are saying, Mr. President, reconsider your view. If for nothing at all, you can ask Parliament to go back and look at the recommendations of the CRC. Since you believe Parliament should take the lead, the Supreme Court says if you initiate a process, you haven't interfered with Parliament. So you can say, Parliament, take the recommendations of the CRC, you take the white paper, okay, there's a new government, we'll do our own white paper, whatever. We know that the entrenched provisions are many. And we know that trying to change all of those many provisions, it's complicated. We don't know whether we are going to have to do referendum on all the issues at once or one referendum per issue. We know. And we are not saying it's not complicated. But we are saying that jettisoning the work of the CRC is not just a waste of money, it's also a waste of knowledge. That is our humble argument. That's what we are saying. We are saying ignoring the 984-page document that the CRC put together on the basis that you disagree with how they initiated the process, when the Supreme Court has already declared that that process there was nothing wrong with it, we think, with the greatest of respect, it's not the best way to go. Particularly because the CRC's view and your view agree on a number of things. I'm sure if you ask Parliament to go through some of the recommendations, quite a number of them align with what many right-thinking Ghanaians want to change. Yes, the way the proposal for voting for MMDCs went was frankly a bit shocking because we all thought that this was going to be agreed. Okay? But I think this is a very good time to build bipartisan support. Because if the president says, look, this thing was started by Mills, continued by Mahama, and I'm going to finish it. I mean, how else do you build bipartisan support? Okay, you're basically saying, this is not something I sat in my room and did. Somebody who came 2 terms before me started it. The person I took over from did some work on it, and I want to finish it. How else do you get bipartisan support for such a thing? And here is a country which is really crying for bipartisan leadership. We are saying the winner-takes-all system is not good. Now, if the NPP decides to start a whole new process from scratch, that would be a tragedy, right? And if they also say, you know what, the constitution is not that bad, let's let Parliament amend 1 or 2 aspects of the constitution as and when the case may be, it will be a real tragedy. Because that will mean that a lot of money and work and time. Imagine, when I went through the list of people who were met and the number of times they were met, $6 million. I mean, and this is not outdated. This is just 2011, 2012. So this is a decade ago. You can say that you want a special group of people to look at this again and decide which aspects of this work should be used again. But if you look at what the country has gotten to, inequality is increasing. There's clearly frustration with aspects of our democracy. We have no problems with the political side. We've changed governments. The political arrangement seems to be working. But our second challenge is to deliver development. Right? Africa's third challenge is not liberation of colonialists. It's now delivering economic development. We're saying that this constitution is not delivering it. And if you look at the recommendations around the economy, NDPC, this document should not be allowed to die. So we want to appeal to the president and this particular parliament. This parliament has proven that it can initiate certain actions. And from the Supreme Court judgment, Parliament's hands are not tied. We want to urge them to take a second look at the CRC document. If for nothing at all, commission a group of people to look at it again. Because this country has enough wisdom and knowledge, and we've done enough work to give us a better outcome for our democracy than we're seeing. This is our view for today. We thank you for watching. We want to appeal to all social and civil society organizations to let their views be heard about the need to review the Constitution. And hopefully there will be common ground found among the various political parties for once to do something for the future of Ghana, which is not branded elephant or umbrella. This is our best opportunity. Let's not waste it. Posterity will not forgive us. Thank you for watching the show.